Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. First down here for this offense. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Ball handed to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers are bunched together. Makes a quick catch. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Childs. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the 53-yard miss, the offense sets up at the 36 to start the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Launching downfield. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the...
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a...
Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the early lead. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it inside the 10. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, USC 0.
Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where...
And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It was a foot race and he won it. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop? He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field, it's Childs. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll give it to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They've converted 2 of 3 so far in fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Ayamaleva. And it's caught. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag. Let's check out this call. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught downfield. LSU now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. USC offense back on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Looking to throw it deep. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And this one will be fair caught. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense wraps him up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Childs. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, USC.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Childs. Looking right. This one caught. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Just ran away from the defense. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's a two-touchdown lead, 35-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
USC 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, they didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry out. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Lets it fly to the wideout, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Send the back in motion. We're going to throw it on third and very long. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back in motion now. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down call. Back to pass. It's Childs. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, LSU 35, USC 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Ayamaleva. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd down play for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's a fake. And it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. The fake field goal works. They'll keep possession and get a fresh set of downs. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Has just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game. And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense going with the hurry up. The shotgun handoff here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off in the end zone. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Back to throw. It's Childs. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game. Dropping back, it's Childs. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires.